There's a quote I came across a long time ago that stuck with me. It says the following: "If you want God to open and close doors, you have to let go of the doorknob." Now, I happen to be a person of faith, so that idea resonates deeply with me. But even if you're not, the truth behind it applies to all of us. Because whether you call it faith, intuition, or just life, we all have a tendency to hold on too tightly. We say we want clarity, we say we want direction, we say we want the right path. But at the time, we keep our hand firmly on the doorknob. We hesitate, we overthink, we try to control every possible outcome. And then we wonder why nothing happens. I think one of the hardest moments we face in life isn't choosing between a good option and a bad one. It's choosing between two good options, two opportunities, two paths, two futures that both make sense. And we sit there, stuck. Not because we don't have options, but because we have too many good ones. What a problem to have. I remember being in this exact situation one time, standing at a crossroads, trying to decide which path to take. Both felt right. Both had potential. And I was doing what most of us do, analyzing, overthinking, and going in circles. Until someone gave me a piece of advice I've never forgotten. They said, "All right, let's flip a coin." And I thought, there's no way I'm making a life decision on a coin flip. And they said, no. You're not going to use the coin to decide. You're going to use it to reveal the decision you should make. So we assigned each option, heads and tails, and flipped a coin. And it landed. And then they asked me a simple question. Do you feel relief or regret? And in that moment I knew. I knew exactly what to do, not because a coin told me, but because I already had the answer. I just hadn't been willing to admit it. That's the thing about decisions. Your head, your gut, your instincts, they're often way ahead of your ability to rationalize them. But when you're gripping the doorknob, you can't move forward. And sometimes the act of letting go, of releasing control, of making a choice or letting it be made for you, is what actually opens the door. For some people, we call it faith. It's trusting that even if you don't have all the answers, you're being guided in the right direction. And sometimes that means stepping forward with uncertainty. Other times it's simpler than that. It's trusting yourself, trusting that you've done the work, you've thought it through, you've earned the right to choose. Because here's the truth we don't talk about enough. There isn't always one perfect path in life. Sometimes there are multiple right choices, and the real risk isn't choosing the wrong one, it's choosing nothing at all. It's waiting so long that both doors close. It's staying stuck in indecision while opportunity quietly moves on. And here's the part that you should give a little bit more freedom in your life. Even if you choose wrong, you can and will adjust. You can pivot, you can learn, you can recover, but you can't grow if you don't move. So whether it's through faith or a coin flip or just a quiet moment of honesty with yourself, at some point you have to let go of the doorknob. You have to choose, and then you have to walk forward. Because the doors in your life, they don't open for people who are holding on. They open for the ones who are willing to let go and step through.